Good morning. Okay, today I am doing a recipe. It's called Jack Mackerel Croquettes. You don't use pink salmon in it, but you can if you'd like to. You can even use tuna fish in this, but I found to keep the cost low, I use Jack Mackerel. They are a little bit louder and all, but Mama and Albert absolutely loves them, and my grandma and them used to love them, but my grandmother and them used to make theirs with meal and flour. But I got this from Jenny Jones, the old talk show host. She has a YouTube channel, but she used pink salmon in hers. We're not rich, so we're not using pink salmon. So but I got these from the dollar store. I bought a whole case of Jack Mackerel from them, and I just crushed bones and all up in them. So in here I've got 2 cans of just the cheapest Jack Mackerel you could find. I reserved the juice right here because we're going to use a little of it, and whatever's left I'll give it to Mama's cats. I got 3 beaten eggs, and the only thing in this recipe you need to worry about are the eggs. That's what you need to cook. Because over here I've gotten a large onion and a large bell pepper that I put in the food processor, and I have ground it up, and then I put it in the microwave, sprinkled just a little salt on it, and I put it in the microwave on 3.5 minutes till it was cooked, and then I let it set, and then I squeeze with my hand all the juice out of it, so it's already cooked, and it'll give it the flavor. And here I've got 8 slices of just old stale bread I was going to give it to the chickens, but Mom and Albert's been wanting Jack Mackerel Croquettes. And in here I've got parsley, salt, onion powder, pepper, garlic powder, and just the 8 slices of bread that I pulverized in the food processor too. All right, now I got my grease. You only want, just about that much grease in your pan, because I throw my grease out. I don't keep it. I usually give it to the pigs because they love it. But this is a hands-on thing, so it's just not always, and it smells just horrible. I hate it, but a lot of people like it. So, and I want to start with my eggs. Now over here I have a plate set aside. I can put my raw ones on to transfer them over there, because you have to be careful because they will kind of fall apart. And I have a platter ready, and you're going to need to turn them. You're going to need a spatula and a fork because they're kind of delicate. Now I'm going to add all of my onions and peppers and stuff, and you can make this your own. This is just what I do there again, and there's never any of them left. So okay, now I'm going to set this to the side because it really stinks, and I want to make sure that that I may not need it. Sometimes you won't, but if you want to if you have to add any juice in it, you kind of want it to be that juice. Okay, so I'm going to stick that there. My hands are clean. I scrubbed them, and believe me, after I do this, I will scrub them again. And you just want to mash all the oils in the fish will usually take up the slack for needed. See, I don't even think I'm going to need any of that juice, and I'll put a lid on it and give it a little bit to the cat every day. So, and the eggs is your binder. So, and Albert likes to eat his with rice. So, I'm going to see if I can make this a little bigger. Did I make it a little bigger? I'm not sure, but you just want to make sure everything is combined really well. And you want to kind of cook this on slow, because if you don't, on low, because if you don't, it will brown too quickly, and you want your eggs to get done, because eggs are dangerous if they're not done, and you want that done. And I usually get, I think, 10 or 12 out of this, and you want to make sure your fish is sort of pulverized so it doesn't fall apart, if that makes sense. But like I said, you can use any fish in this. You can even cook fish if you want to and use it. And you can use crab in this. Shrimp. If you put shrimp in the food processor, some old cheap shrimp, you could use that and make shrimp cakes. All right. And I usually make mine fairly sized. I'll usually take mine and patty them. And I usually do it like I do a biscuit. I roll it and tuck it and roll it. You don't want to pat it tight. So, and that's about the size I make mine. You don't have to pat it in there, and I just lay it there gently on. And I usually can cook 5 of them at one time. So what I'm going to do is when I get my 5 done, I'm going to move you over here so you can watch them fry and how I turn them. And we're going to hope for the best, and we're going to see how they turn out. And then I'll turn you off after I do the first skillet full, because it would be kind of redundant to keep you here to cook the whole thing. So, and I will put a list of everything I put in it in the bottom. And remember, everything in here, the bell peppers and onions have already been cooked. They are completely done. And you don't have to wait till your grease gets boiling hot to put it in, because you don't want it like that. So, but they'll eat this with rice, and they like to mash it in rice and eat it. Oh my God, I see a mosquito in here. We had doors open earlier because it was cool. We'll go ahead and make all of them, I think. See how many I can get out. That way you'll know. But I'm holding my breath because I can't stand to smell them. But they absolutely love them. And Mama likes to make sandwiches with them. And I've seen Albert put them on biscuits. So. So far, that gives us 3, 6, and 8. Gives us 8. And one of them is going to be fairly big. But that's fine. We'll put him in there first. I smell my grease heating up a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and put while my hands are dirty. Oh yeah. Get a nice sear on. Then I'll move you over here. You can bake these too. I've baked them before. And once they're warmed all the way through, the egg will be done. And let me wash my hands right quick. Wash my hands in my bowl. Alright, wanted to go ahead and corral it up. It was thinking. Alright. Okay, I'm going to move you over here so you can see me fry them. Alright, here we go. If you can see, I got them in the skillet. And they're frying good. It doesn't want to cooperate with me. It's making me kind of irritated. There we go. I gotta move these. We had too many eggs, so I boiled 26 eggs this morning to make egg salad with. I'm gonna bring this over here, and I'm gonna try to straighten you out a little bit more. There you go. Now I'm gonna see if they're kind of ready. You want to try to move them around, get them used to moving around so they don't just stick. And like I say, they are very delicate. I'm going to turn this oil down real low. Now I'm going to attempt to turn one if I can do it without it. There we go. and then push down just lightly. You don't want to mash them because you want them to cook all the way through. There we go. There we go. Looking pretty good. And remember, everything in it is done but the egg, and you just kind of want to warm the egg through. Oh yeah, that's doing really, really good. And whenever they do get to where you want them at, they'll be firm. The whole thing will be kind of firm. You'll be able to tell because you'll be able to pick it up with a fork. Because remember, I cooked the onions and the bell pepper in the microwave on 3 minutes and let them turn cool. Then I squeezed all the liquid out because you only wanted the bell pepper and onion flavor. So they're minced. They're fresh minced. I cut them and they're fresh. Remember, you want to keep them moving around. You don't want them to stick to the pan. Even though it's a non-stick, they will stick to the pan. Oh yeah, see, these are just about where you want them. And if you actually wanted to, you can move them around and add you a couple more. And then at this point, I usually try to take my spatula and just sit them in there like that and pat them down just a little bit. Now this is going to take your oil down just a little bit. Don't worry about that. It'll come right back up and that'll give them more time to come through. Okay, I'm going to wash these few dishes so I can get the smell out. Because they don't smell now. Smells are over. Because whenever I open the cans, I wash the cans out with dish detergent. Wash the cans out with dish detergent and went ahead and got rid of that. And they actually, to me, they smell good. It smells like something you would get from Captain D's and all that, like a fried fish. See how that one looks like it's about. Yeah, it's almost done. Yep. I want to see the bottom and see. Oh yeah, it's done. Yep, that one is officially done. See that? It looks like a hamburger patty, but it's just a jack mackerel patty. Just want to move them because you saw that one stuck and I pulled that little piece out of it. Put it in the dog food. Okay, I'm going to add ooh, Lord, that grease popped on me. I think I can add another one of our girls right here. Okay. You are done. See, beautiful and golden brown. You are done. Now we can move these girls around there. Okay? Because I want to put my last girl in there. Got my last one in. I'm going to wash this plate out. Okay. I guess instead of you seeing me cook one skillet, you'll see me cook all of them. You see how fast I cook it? I got it on like a medium low, so they'll cook all the way through. But you want to keep them turned and keep them moving. You don't want them to sit in one spot. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but if they sit in one spot, they'll stick. And when you bake them, you want to oil. I put tinfoil on, and I oil my tinfoil with like vegetable shortening or something. So, but I'm not sure if you can see those or not. But there they are. See them? See if I can pick one up so you can see it. Let's see. See? And they're done thoroughly. I'm not going to taste these for you because I think they're just the grossest things in the world. Like I said, Albert and Mama love them. They love them. I cook them. And they're just about through, and it's taken us almost 15 minutes to cook this, and I already keep a pot of rice. So. Turn you over. Everybody's looking good. Let's move you around. I'm going to move you to the middle. I think I want to turn it just a little bit. So now I got it just a little bit over medium, going toward high, because I wanted it to give it a little extra crunch. See, these three are just about done right here. You need to be moved because you are trying to stick. There you go. There you go. I think I'm going to wait on these, and I think I'm going to go ahead and I showed you this one. I'm going to pick it up so you can see it. See? That's an onion. But I'm going to go ahead and close you out and let these finish frying because I don't want to make the video too long because I think when videos are long, they're boring. So thanks for watching, and like, share, and subscribe. I'll put the ingredients below. Thank you. Bye-bye.